Before this day begins to demand your strength, pause right here. The emails can wait. The responsibilities can wait. The conversations that may feel heavy can wait. For this moment, nothing is more important than steadying your heart and aligning your thoughts. Today does not have permission to overwhelm you before it even begins. Stay here for a moment and allow this prayer to anchor you in peace, clarity, and strength before you step into everything that awaits you. As this Monday unfolds, I choose to begin it grounded rather than rushed. I refuse to let urgency define my first thoughts. I refuse to allow pressure to speak louder than peace. This day is not my enemy. It is an opportunity to move forward with purpose, intention, and calm authority. Before any task begins, I place this day into your hands. Guide it, shape it, protect it. There may be responsibilities ahead that feel demanding. There may be expectations from others that feel weighty. There may be conversations that require patience, wisdom, and restraint. Prepare my heart now so that I enter each moment steady and clear. Help me approach today one responsibility at a time instead of trying to mentally carry the entire day in a single breath. Remove the habit of overthinking before anything has even happened. So often the mind creates tension long before reality requires it. Silence the inner voice that imagines problems before they appear. Replace anxious anticipation with quiet confidence. I do not need to solve every possible outcome before stepping forward. I only need clarity for the present moment. As I prepare to work, organize my thoughts. Let my mind feel ordered rather than scattered. Help me recognize what deserves immediate attention and what can wait. Not everything is urgent. Not everything deserves equal energy. Give me discernment to invest my focus wisely so that I move through this day intentionally rather than reactively. Guard my attitude. Let me not carry hidden frustration into my environment. Let me not begin this day already defensive or guarded. Instead, help me move with openness, patience, and emotional balance. If I encounter stress, allow me to respond thoughtfully instead of impulsively. Strengthen self-control within me. If doubt tries to whisper that I am unprepared or incapable, silence it with truth. I have handled difficult days before. I have learned through past challenges. I am not stepping into this Monday empty-handed. Confidence grows through experience, and I carry that experience with me today. Help me speak with clarity and kindness in every interaction. Let my tone remain steady even when conversations become complicated. Protect my words from sharpness or haste. When tension arises, guide my responses so that they reflect maturity rather than emotion. Let my presence contribute to calm instead of adding pressure. Strengthen my concentration. Distraction is easy, especially when stress increases. Keep my mind anchored to the task in front of me. Let productivity flow from focus rather than fear. Help me complete each responsibility with care rather than rushing through it simply to move on. As the day progresses, remind me to breathe. Remind me to slow down when everything feels fast. Urgency does not have to become panic. Pressure does not have to become anxiety. Help me maintain internal stability even if external activity increases. I release the need to control outcomes. I will give honest effort, disciplined attention, and steady focus, but I surrender the final results. Some things are outside of my control, and trying to carry them only creates exhaustion. Teach me the difference between responsibility and control. I accept responsibility for my actions. I release control over outcomes. If I encounter correction, help me receive it with wisdom rather than defensiveness. Growth requires humility. If I experience success, keep me grounded and grateful. Let neither criticism nor praise define my identity. Let stability define it. Guard my heart from comparison. Others may appear ahead or more accomplished. Their journey is not mine. Today I will focus on what has been entrusted to me. Comparison steals clarity and breeds insecurity. I choose steadiness instead. Protect my emotional boundaries. If others carry stress, help me empathize without absorbing it. If negativity appears, help me remain anchored. I do not need to mirror the energy around me. I can choose my response. As this Monday continues to unfold, strengthen endurance within me. Not frantic bursts of energy that fade quickly, but consistent stamina that carries me from the first hour to the last. Let my energy be sustainable. Let my pace be wise. Above all, let peace define this day, not because it will be easy, but because I refuse to surrender calm for chaos. I step forward steady, focused, and prepared for what lies ahead. As this day continues to move forward, sustain the strength that began in stillness. The hours ahead may hold complexity, but complexity does not require confusion. It requires clarity, patience, and disciplined thinking. Help me approach each moment with composure rather than urgency. When pressure increases, deepen my calm instead of allowing stress to rise. If I face unexpected challenges, guide my reaction before it forms. Let wisdom interrupt frustration. Let logic interrupt fear. When plans change, help me adapt without losing balance. Flexibility is strength when guided by stability. Keep my thoughts disciplined. The mind can quickly spiral into worst-case scenarios when small problems appear. Prevent exaggeration. Help me see situations as they are, not as fear imagines them to be. Replace mental noise with focused reasoning. Strengthen perseverance. Some tasks require patience and sustained effort. When progress feels slow, guard me from discouragement. Remind me that consistency produces results over time. Not every victory is immediate. Some are built quietly through repeated faithfulness. As I engage with others, increase my awareness. Help me read situations wisely. Let empathy inform my responses without compromising clarity. Teach me to communicate directly but respectfully. Let maturity define my interactions. If tension appears in conversation, keep my voice steady. If misunderstanding arises, guide me toward clarity rather than defensiveness. Let emotional intelligence shape how I respond to complexity. Protect my physical energy. Work can drain the body as much as the mind. Help me recognize when to pause briefly to restore focus. Teach me balance between pushing forward and maintaining sustainability. Burnout does not produce excellence. Steadiness does. Guard my integrity. When shortcuts present themselves, strengthen my commitment to honesty. When compromise seems convenient, reinforce my values. Character is built in quiet decisions no one else sees. Help me choose rightly, even when unnoticed. As the hours unfold, help me remain present. Do not let my thoughts constantly rush toward the end of the day. Peace is found in the present task. When my mind races ahead, bring it back to what is in front of me. If discouragement tries to rise late in the day, renew my strength. When focus weakens, restore clarity. When patience thins, replenish it. Let the end of this day reflect the same steadiness as the beginning. Help me finish what I start. Let follow-through mark my actions. Excellence is not dramatic, it is consistent. Build reliability within me. If mistakes occur, prevent them from becoming identity. Correction is part of growth. Let learning replace shame. Let improvement replace self-criticism. As this Monday approaches its final hours, cultivate gratitude within me. Not forced positivity, but genuine recognition of progress made, lessons learned, and strength sustained. Gratitude stabilizes perspective. Protect my peace as I transition from work responsibilities into personal space. Teach me to leave work stress where it belongs. Help me disconnect appropriately so that rest can restore me fully. I commit the remainder of this day into your hands. Guide every remaining conversation, every decision still ahead, every responsibility not yet completed. Let clarity continue. Let endurance remain. Let confidence hold steady. May this Monday conclude with dignity and calm assurance. I entered this day grounded, and I choose to finish it grounded. I move forward with strength, patience, and unwavering steadiness. Amen.